Hey guys, Tara here. Welcome back to another episode of GT Online Racing, this time starting in the Yosemite, pretty much in the same place we started the race that finished off the last video with our horrific performance in the Zentorno. Starting towards the back and then towards the back, doesn't actually look like it's too far back, and actually fastest racing going now. So Master so it's not the same race as what we finished the video with last time. Because the Yosemite is very slidey like that, we're just going to have to fight to keep control pretty much this thing. It's like the muscle car version almost of the X80 Proto for me, so the thing just slides and there's no one to steer with it because it's a muscle car, so you can't understeer one. Then equation is double right-hander. Oh, we've missed the corner there completely, another slam into the wall there. That's a horrific start to the race. I mean, we've actually lost places. We've actually managed to lose places from starting nearly last, so there's only one car behind us. I think that's a dominating GTX, so in a straight line, there won't be anything to it. Oh, actually, here's another GTX in front of us. They're so slow in a straight line. Of course, with all the advanced handling flags, what's wrong with the car braking? Oh no, we haven't stopped for the corner. I feel like this thing has terrible brakes. We actually have to use the wall there to get turned. Imagine if you had sort of like next car game or BeamNG drive damage in this game, you missed the corner there once again. The brakes do nothing. You know, have you got Haas F1 car brakes on this Yosemite or something? It just doesn't stop. I mean, imagine like if you had like realistic damage in GT Online in these kind of races. Everyone's car would just be a pancake by the end of the first lap. Actually, begin by the first corner, really. The car's managed to spin around. That's a free place now. Open to P6. And the car, that's got the other car hits into like the prison fence, barbed wire kind of like fence thing. So we're up to the top 5 though, so we've actually managed to gain places throughout this lap through, I guess consistency, but I think more luck than anything. But our crashes haven't actually cost us too much. And the GTX there flipped themselves out, so GTX actually managed to keep us in front of us. Not really too sure how they. I mean, GG to them actually keeping a slow as hell car from actually. Well, we're up into P3. Where have we just gained a place? I didn't actually honestly see the car that we just overtook. And we got the other 70 right up behind us. Actually, every other car in the race, we've got a non-contact race truly trained behind us. I mean, it's non-contact, so every car can drive through since the one, but literally every other car in this race is held up right behind me. In effect, really, anyway, because they can just like drive straight through me. It's a non-contact race against, and that's going to have to brake super early. You know, it's the one weakness of the Yosemite. You have to go about 5 millennium early on the brakes. We're coming up now into the blimp corner. There's an uphill braking zone, so there's even more of a reason for me to not like this corner. In Yosemite, with the car with no brakes, and uphill braking zone never really. That's the one thing that definitely doesn't agree with me anyway. Next left-hander could try and get the braking rest time. We go into the curbing, which. Runs us out a little bit wide, but at least actually managed to get turned around the corner. Actually try and make an impression on the top 2, or as I may end up having settled for our tree train. Actually missed the apex of the final corner completely there once again, but consistency is key. At least we're still actually going in the correct direction now. On to lap 3, 4, so still a half-ish race actually yet to go. And then coming up now through the first few corners. Apologies once again that my voice keeps going, and well, if you want the honest answer, and apologies if you're eating anything right now. I don't know why, but ever since I've started work, every time I do the commentaries for like these ones where like the fast-paced talking ones, I just like flame up for like 5 minutes. I have no idea why. But when I do like the Race Mania or the Rocket League videos, which are more chill, even though you still talk kind of fast in them anyway, then it just works perfectly fine. And well, that's probably gonna just be how it is from now on, I guess. But either way, we're still in P3. Actually, there's a car game behind us, and that's the Yosemite. I have no idea how that Yosemite is getting so much time on us, because they're in the same car as what we are. So they're not going to have a straight line speed advantage. If anything, I've got the straight line speed advantage because I have stock wheels, so my car goes slightly faster in terms of straight line speed than what a car with any other car with wheels. We'll actually go under the pavement, actually drag this out wide. But then we actually get a nice slide around the corner though. Although we didn't get a nice exit with a horrible, horrible slide. And then Queen now run, it's like that's going to get a nice one right there now into the final corner. You can try and get the apex once, now you go slide out wide once again. Just there's actually absolutely no grip with the Yosemite. Now then coming up now onto the final race, here comes the Yosemite going to dive on the inside. They're so late, so brave on the brakes. How are they so good? Or how am I so bad? Probably a bit of both. So you know, Queen will hit into that hay bale, that's going to run us out wide, get a bit of a slide, just trying to keep control of the car now. And oh, goodbye, they completely just left us for dead now, drove off into the distance. But at least we're still in P4, so we're still on for a good result given what our first lap of the race was anyway. And now then it's just all about hiding on route this P4, less about attacking. Actually, we are gaining now in straight line because, like I said, with our stock wheels we do have a straight line speed advantage over that Yosemite in front of us, but then again they have the advantage. Everybody is now under heavy braking again to the grass, and that's going to do us any favours, slamming to the wall, but because of GTA damage physics, or lack of damage physics, they're able to actually keep ourselves going. We have to blimp corner for the final time. Managed to get a nice line through there. And well, speaking about, actually the car behind us is actually really gaining us now. I don't actually quite see what car that is behind us. So it might not be able now. We might actually have to try and fight for our P4 now, go up and get into the curb. I'll see actually get a nice line there out of the corner. Getting a bit of a four-wheel drift there. Actually, that's the Dominator race car behind us. That red one, which I think is out of the start. We've hit into the present face. That gave us a horrible line. Now that red cost this up on the inside, I can try and get that around the final corner. Now we're getting a horrible sign. We spun ourselves out completely. That really hasn't worked for us, has it? And we dropped down to P5, but fighting the car all the way. Well, P5 still isn't the worst result in the world. Now on to the second race in our bright blue Tempesta, starting third row. Is this the back? Once again, actually one row from the back. Actually, it's on the race in the same place as what we did last time, but I don't think it's the same race twice. You know, go for a nice cheeky coast there off the start, trying to gain any advantage, because any advantage that you gain could prove crucial come the end of the race. You never know. It's never over to cross the finish line. We get a nice out though through the Tempesta. Once again, another Cyrus has floored it through the inside line. And they're coming now. They're breaking now fully zip around here. Okay, yeah, Archie, I remember this race. This is the same race from the last video as well, from the end of the last video. Let's see if we can actually try and tame this track this time and do a lot better than what we did last time. We get now into P4, so in P4 is where we finished this race last time, so let's try and get one better, try and get a podium or at least finish in P4. We drop down to P5, actually down to P6. Our Cyrus has got so much pace, but this time we actually know where we're going, because the Tempesta is just hooked up with my driving style. This suits me so well. We're all in a three-way fight here. It looks like a minute. Puppy 5 in a bit wide, slam into the wall. We just managed to actually keep it going though. It is so close now in this battle. You just can't put anything between us now at this point. You go a bit slow actually. The cover that to run it wide onto the grass. The one actually looks like he's lost it. We go back and out into P4. So slowing fast out of that corner. We've got the previous track knowledge. We know how to do that corner. And coming up now through the highway section. We get dived by these two Osiruses. Is it? What's the plural of Osiris? Is it Osiris I? Or whatever. Actually, they go way too fast into the chicane. They can slam themselves now into the wall. Actually, this technology is proving me well so far. And we go now back into P4. Actually, honestly, I think we're actually gaining on the car in front of us. And like I said, I want to go one better at least, so all finish in this P4. So we know we're going. So we've got no excuses for making mistakes this time. And then we just do all we can to try and gain according to his uphill braking zone. We managed to get the corner correct that time. And still not going for that Cobus line there around the outside line. Oh, for the first top actually, here's one we can go for. Oh, another one which I did actually see last time. Actually, that could give us some advantage now. And coming up now to the top of this hill. Coming up now, can try and get this corner. Okay, you're getting a little bit of two wheels, getting a little bit squealy. Actually, that's ended up being a pretty nice line through that corner. And then coming up now to the start finish line now for lap 2 or 3. So one lap less of this race than what we had last time. So more time. Actually, less time to make mistakes. I couldn't be a bit further on now. I think we're still on lap 2. Still just in a no man's land Hival road now in P4, which is falling away for the Cobus. Actually got a bit of slamming over the grass and completely over. We've missed the checkpoint. Oh come on, this race is it's just impossible. This race is like my Achilles heel. It's so simply designed, and with one little mistake just throws us out wide. Now let's go for the Cobus line that time. Actually, you can definitely take that line. I'm going to go for this one as well, because well, what have I got to lose at this point now? We're 9 P4, we're down in P6. So I need to try and gain back on this XA21 again. We have a slide through that corner. Actually, got a beautiful line through that corner. It's the best we've ever taken that corner, probably in any single race which uses that corner, let alone besides this race. So but now then, up to the final lap now of the Grand Prix. I say Grand Prix. Are GTA races Grand Prix? Yeah, mini Grand Prix, I guess. Well, we've got a little stadium section there, so I guess it's pretty much a Grand Prix second. Coming into this corner, running. I'll be one though. If into the telegraph pole. Oh come on, that's race over. But we dropped back down now into P6. It was bin or win mode. I was so committed. That line was going to work out so good, but that telegraph pole just had to be right there, didn't it? Now then, coming over this Cobus lines now. Still got to try and get back all the time we can. Almost wipe ourselves there on the poles. Almost wipe ourselves on the outfield. So flirting with danger once again actually works out well for us, for once anyway. Still then, just about over half a lap of this race yet to go. Still plenty of time for them to get, but we're taking horrible lines like that. That's not going to be how we get anywhere close to try and get back into a P4, or at least maybe just make up a position before the end. There's a car in front of us. Oh, quite some way in front of us, but still, this Tempesta, if I can get the right lines, just hooked up so well to my driving style that I think we could try and gain back this time, because we've got some pretty encouraging pace around this track. if I can just stop messing up with this, if I can just actually conquer this track. And going to chicane, try to take a nice line through there, which you do get a nice entry and a beautiful exit as well, hitting both apexes there perfectly. And then that's got to get a good apex there as well. And gaining so much time on that car in front of us. I think that's the XA21 here. Nice to we'll spin out once again. We just about managed to control that time. Expecting this track just hates me. Wants to do everything possible to try and throw me off. Now going for this Cobus line here once again, just trying to gain back any time that we can. As the lead is just finished now. Coming up now into the fast S is now going to full throttle here, full commitment now through the top of this corner again. Nice line through that. We're still gaining on that car in front of us. We're going up to the finish line. It's just going to be a P6 finish. Could have been a P4. Just too committed around that corner with the telegraph pole. But we'll be finished the race though, unlike this car here, which is actually parked up. So GG to Beaky got fastest lap along with the race victory. About 5 seconds clear of DigiGirl in second place. We finished down in 6th, some way off the fastest lap of the race. So remember to leave a like if you enjoyed this video, leave a comment down below, subscribe if you're new, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. Remember to check out my Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, will be linked down in the description below. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.